Hello, we got some more Lori Harvey updates. We just found out that Marjorie Harvey, Lori Harvey mom, was the one that made the call and told Lori, you got to make this right with Michael B. Jordan. When she did that, Michael B. Jordan, he didn't pick up. So let's get into it. Let's see what's really going on. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here. Let's take it from the top. We got another video to discuss, you guys.
On Valentine's Day, I'm sure you're aware that he rented out like the whole aquarium or something for your daughter.
Yeah, well, good
That's
luck,
nice.
homie, because, Valentine's come every year. I don't know if you know how this works or not, but I don't know how you gonna top that. But good luck, partner. I mean, it was really nice what he did. I'm happy for him. He's a great guy. I met his father and everything, but that was a lot. That was a lot.
Anything away from anybody else. So there was just kind of firm belief that I was walking this path and I had a purpose and didn't know exactly where I was going to end up or what exactly that might have been. But
I'm not doing anything that's going to compromise my peace and happiness.
Period.
So I think just taking control, making sure you maintain your power, don't give your power away to anybody. That I feel like is the key to truly being happy in or out of a relationship.
Ever try to fit in when God has clearly created you to stand out? Always be a lady. And understand you are the prize.
This is getting messy.
It is getting messy. And being a lady, does that mean going a future to Diddy? I mean, come on now. Then they want to put God in it. No. God don't got nothing to do with fornication. Let's go.
And not just messy. This is the kind of Hollywood embarrassment nobody wants caught on camera. Because word on the street right now is that Lori Harvey and her mom Marjorie Harvey are allegedly spiraling after Michael B. Jordan completely iced Lori out following his major Oscar moment. And when I say iced her out, I mean full-on ignore, silent treatment, no response, no acknowledgement, like she never even existed. Now, before we even get into the tea, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you want more unfiltered celebrity breakdowns like this, because this one, yeah, it gets deeper than people expected.
it was an experience for me to grow, and learn.
So here's what's being whispered behind the scenes. After Michael B. Jordan's career hit a new peak with his Oscar win, Lori allegedly tried to slide back into the picture. Not publicly. Oh no, this was behind closed doors, quiet calls, attempts to reconnect, the whole let me just congratulate you energy that we all know isn't just about congratulations. And here's where it gets wild. She reportedly stepped away from her current situation with Damson Idris just to make that move. That alone is raising eyebrows because it's giving unfinished business, it's giving regret, and it's definitely giving I might have made a mistake. But Michael, he wasn't having it. Not even a little bit. According to insiders, he didn't pick up, didn't respond, and may have even blocked any attempts altogether. And if that's true, that tells you everything about where his head is at right now. This isn't the same man from those viral basketball game memes looking heartbroken while the internet laughed. This is a man who leveled up, healed privately, and came back stronger with an Oscar to prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your musical guests for the evening, Drake and 21 Savage, performing a song off of one of the most relatable albums of all time, Her Loss.
Now let's not rewrite history, because when these two broke up, the narrative was not kind to Michael. The breakup didn't just happen quietly. It was allegedly leaked while he was out in public at a game where cameras could catch his reaction in real time. And that clip, it went viral. People turned it into memes, jokes, commentary. Meanwhile, the man was clearly going through something real. And what made it worse was the narrative that followed. Suddenly, rumors were flying that he was the problem, that he was cheating, that he wasn't serious.
And I think she gave Michael B. Jordan a lot of grace in that breakup, because I heard what the streets were saying about that, and I would love for her at some point to come on.
What was the streets saying, Jason?
Well, they said Michael B. allegedly was cheating on her.
Even whispers that he preferred other women and was...
See, this is what I think about this. You know Michael B. Jordan is not interested in Lori Harvey. Who is Lori Harvey? What does she do? What makes her so amazing and great? Nothing. So Lori Harvey is there for a bag. She's there for money. They just had a partnership. I guess Lori Harvey got tired of the partnership, or Michael B. Jordan got tired of her ass. Shit, let the nigga cheat. If I was Lori Harvey, I know I'm not in love with him. You know this shit is not love. This is not love. This is just a partnership. Let it ass cheat. I mean, he's just being with you to pander to black women, and you're just being with him just for the money. It's a business ship. But I guess, when things don't go well, people want to bash each other and put rumors on each other. I think Lori should have just kept it P. She should have just came out and said, it's over, it's done, and move on. But putting in rumors, trying to make him the bad guy, stop with the bullshit, man. Stop it.
Putting on a front. And let's be honest, a lot of that noise didn't come out of nowhere, because around that same time, both Lori and Marjorie were throwing what many saw as subtle and sometimes not so subtle shade. From cryptic posts to interviews where Lori emphasized being the prize and refusing to settle, it painted a picture that she walked away because he didn't meet her standards. And that statement alone rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially considering her dating history, which includes names like Future. Fans were quick to point out the contrast, arguing that Michael was one of the most stable, respectful relationships she'd been publicly linked to. Even Steve Harvey, her own father, seemed to have genuine respect for Michael. During their relationship, Steve openly praised him, talked about how he treated Lori, how he showed up for the family, and even joked about the lengths Michael went to impress them, from extravagant gifts to grand romantic gestures like renting out entire venues. That wasn't just casual dating energy, that was long-term, serious intention. And by all accounts, Michael was reportedly ready to take it even further, marriage level. But Lori wasn't ready, and that's ultimately what ended things.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yeah,
I'm the prize. What does that mean?
It just means not compromising like my values, my happiness, my peace, not settling for less than what I know I deserve.
She been with Diddy and she not compromised her values. She been with Future. So I don't know exactly what she mean, but okay.
And not being afraid to walk away from a situation that can like no longer serve me.
Yo, shut up. Imagine calling yourself the prize and you dating Future, baby. That's why we tell my young G's their past matters. The type of men that they used to date and they past matters. Imagine saying that I just will never compromise my expectation. Meanwhile, you getting your back twisted and rearranged.
See, I gotta be real careful because Lori, boy, she be in my... I can't make no mistakes. I can't make sense. I saw one of her exes somewhere at a game somewhere and I shook his hand. Boy, I can't even touch his no more. I better not acknowledge him or look at him or nothing no more. So I'm off limits. If you are ex, your is my ex too. That's the rule. The rule in our house is any boy that's an ex, he's now my ex too. I must hate him like we was dating. It's been hard, man, because her life has had to be played out in the public.
He just listens to me when I talk. Like even, the other day I just been saying I really wanted to go to a farmer's market. And so he called me one morning, Sunday morning. He was like, what are you doing? Get dressed, I'm about to come pick you up. And he took me an hour away to this
This is his second Christmas with us.
Yeah? Is he a good gift giver?
Hell yeah. That's why I like him. That boy come through with he trying to impress a family gift. He don't come through, I'm her father, so he bought me this big 100 cigar box of the most hard to get cigars, 100 of them in this big box, and gave that to me. He gave my wife some skis. Who do that? Only way you give your potential mother-in-law some skis is because you want her to be your mother-in-law. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pulling for him because he's a really good guy, man. Comes from a good family, So I'm kind of pulling for him, but at the same time...
Now fast forward to today, and suddenly there's talk of regret. And allegedly, Marjorie played a role in encouraging Lori to reach back out, which is interesting because if you remember, Marjorie wasn't exactly neutral during the break.
Okay, why reach back out? Y'all say that he cheat, so leave him alone. I don't get that with you guys. Okay, if he cheats, he's not coming up to your level. Stop playing games, leave him alone. But you want to do it because you're an opportunist and you want that money. Shit, stop playing games.
There were reposts, indirect comments, and associations that many interpreted as her backing narratives that didn't favor Michael. Some even pointed to commentary from Lisa Raye McCoy, who is close to Marjorie, as adding fuel to the speculation about Michael's past and intentions.
Wasn't ready because when a woman finds a good one, then that's what you're looking for. But I will say that she's young still, you know what I mean? And I too was looking forward to them making it because I thought,
How old is she? Ain't she about to hit 30 or in her 30s? She's not young. Okay, I'm sorry. After you hit 25, it's time to wise up. When you hit 30, honey, you just as old as me. Let's go.
she's been looking for someone to keep on her arm, to be able to have a relationship with that is meaningful and is successful, because we know that the girl's gonna keep her somebody that is gonna be newsworthy, you know. But I think
Lisa Raye.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, she ain't no joke. She ain't. And her mama, Marjorie, my girlfriend, she gonna make sure that she doing and navigating the right way, because she gonna make sure that she is. And I think every mother should do that, you know. But I think at the same time, she's young. I think the established relationship that Michael did have before this one, I think that maybe that social media, that all of that was a lot for him. And I think that he, you know, I heard about his ex, and him was so serious that he may have missed her.
So now people are asking what changed. Is it the Oscar? Is it the glow up? Is it the fact that Michael is now operating at an even higher level in Hollywood with both credibility and respect? Because timing matters, and reaching out now after that kind of public win is raising questions about motive. Was it genuine or was it strategic? And let's talk about Michael for a second, because his response or lack of one is being praised by a lot of people. Instead of engaging, instead of entertaining the situation, he stayed silent. No public clapbacks, no messy interviews, just focus and elevation. Even when he subtly referenced relationships during appearances like Saturday Night Live.
I respect a man that keep it P. Stop putting y'all business out on social media. Nobody needs to know. Keep it your business. So I respect him more for not coming out here and telling us so we can be in his business and speculating that more to it. You know, for Lori, she needs it because what else she has? She's not talented. You know, what she got going on for her? Nothing. All right, so she needs that gossip.
It came across more confident than bitter, like someone who has already moved on mentally and emotionally. Meanwhile, reports suggest that Lori didn't take the silence well. Being ignored, especially when you're used to being the one in control of the narrative, hits different. And if Marjorie is indeed involved behind the scenes, that adds another layer of tension, because now it's not just a personal situation, it's a family dynamic playing out in public perception. At the end of the day, this situation is less about one phone call and more about timing, choices, and how things ended. Because when someone walks away from you at your lowest and then tries to re-enter when you're at your highest, it's going to be questioned. And Michael's response? It's being interpreted as a message. What's done is done. Now, before we wrap this up, let's get into how the media and the public are reacting to all of this, because the conversation online has been intense, divided, and honestly very telling about how people view relationships, power dynamics, and timing in celebrity culture. Across blogs, forums, and social media platforms, the narrative has quickly shifted into a broader discussion about whether Lori Harvey made a critical miscalculation in walking away from Michael B. Jordan when she did, especially given his current trajectory. Some media outlets are framing it as a classic case of right person, wrong timing, suggesting that Lori's decision may not have been entirely wrong, just premature, while others are far less sympathetic, labeling it as a missed opportunity rooted in unrealistic expectations or external influence. There's also a noticeable trend in how audiences are revisiting past interviews, social media posts, and public appearances, dissecting Lori's "I'm the prize" mentality and questioning whether that philosophy contributed to.
Ooh, comment. What do you guys think about this? Was Marjorie wrong for getting her daughter to call him to try to make amends? I think that she's wrong because you guys are playing games. You put this rumor out about him that he's a cheater and he doesn't meet her standards. But then once he wins the lottery or the Oscar, now all of a sudden he meets your standard. It just seems like an opportunity. I think, Lori, go get you a rapper. I heard Offset is single, Quavo is single. I mean, take your pick of so many rappers out there. Go get a rapper. And I think Michael B. Jordan, I think you should have got a better beard. Because I believe that you really want a white woman, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's so sad that we live in today's society where so many people will have an issue with who you date. They're so invested. They feel like they own Michael B. Jordan and his personal life and his personal decisions. And I don't agree with that as well. I think that more men need to step up and just say, hey, this is who I like and this is who I'm dating, and fuck everybody else, you know. But it's business, you know, so I understand. But I think he should have picked a better girl to do this with. I understand he got Lori because she was popular, she's pretty, she was available. To me, I see her like a high-class prostitute. I think a lot of these girls like her, the Young Miami, are just high-class prostitutes. And that's the prostitute that he picked. And unfortunately, she still kind of backstabbed him by spearing his name in social media and saying that he's a cheater and her standards are higher. And maybe he knows, maybe he's okay with this. Maybe this is all planned. I think in a way it's possibly. All right, well, comment, let us know your thoughts about this. And I'll see you guys on the next video.